begin with. Gotta look at my inventory. Ooh! Oh! Oh! Look at it! Fucking beautiful. Do I have any notes on me? I do not. Okay. Man. Mercer! Mercer! I can't hear you.
Oh, thank God you made it. I've been following your progress. I know you want to repair the executive shuttle and leave this place, but escape is impossible at this point.
I disagree. Escape is some thrusters out into space.
Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. At first, I lost hope. I tried to scuttle the ship, sabotage the systems. But Amelia...
Who's Amelia?
The church! They think the marker is divine! But they don't know what's happened here, what's been released!
I think they know exactly what happened, my guy.
That is what we found in the core of the planet. Mercer calls it the hive mind. It's the source, controlling the Necromorphs telepathically. We were so stupid!
Fuck.
But Amelia...
Okay.
She knew it could be stopped by returning the marker to the planet. The marker was containing it within the planet. Return the marker and seal the hive mind.
But...
Please. I'm sorry, Amelia. I bear much of the responsibility for this tragedy.
Are you sure?
No.
You say this Amelia figured it out? Who is she? Where is she?
You can help me. If you repair the shuttle and bring the marker back on board, we can end this forever.
Okay, you say forever, but there are two more sequels. Something about your plan is gonna fuck up. Miss. Gold semiconductor, cool. Infidels, and something written in Abyssal is what that looks like. Okay, well, I mean, I'm basically the protagonist from BioShock, so all I'm gonna do is what I'm told. Oh, hey. I'm pretty sure this guy is Ishimura. Well, he might be. Ishimura is the individual who designed the planet-cracking ship, I believe. I think. Oh, hey! Hey, guys. Hup, 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 hup. Carefully. I fucked it up on that one. Spider. An infinite legion of spiders. You're fine. Gonna take that and that. Well, that went well. It wants me to go straight. I don't think I've been in this room before. Oh yeah, this is the bed chambers. Get off. Box spiders. Well, there's bound to be something interesting in here. I mean, this is supposedly where all the rich people slept. Gotta have some porn or something. Actually, my wife is on board. I probably shouldn't be announcing that I'm looking for that. Hey, that kind of clipped in. Blades. Is that? No, that's a rock. I thought that was a fetus. I was like, that's some weird decor for the wealthy. Audio log.
Log. Personal. I want to set the record straight. By the time this log is heard, my actions will have been vindicated. I'm a unitologist. By now, it's probably no secret that we shouldn't be in this star system. Just another illegal mining job for the company. It is until the colony found the marker. That was when the church took an interest and chose me to lead this pilgrimage. They also ensured many of the mission crew were devout. My primary instruction was to get the marker up from the colony and on board the ship. Dr. Kine, the CSO, is an expert on the original marker and was tasked with deciphering this new one. He says he's making good progress. My decision to quarantine the colony is sound. They've got some kind of epidemic down there, and I can't allow it to infect the ship. Not with such precious cargo. Not when we are so close. Planet Crack takes place tomorrow. We'll continue to decipher the marker, and when we return home, we'll pass all our findings and the marker to the church. The government isn't going to cover this one up. Altman be praised.
So I want to talk a little bit about Altman. After going through this real quick. Ooh. The first officer was cataloging how many unitologists were on the boat. That's a fair amount, considering there are only like a couple hundred. But Altman, this martyr character for unitology, he did have a book written about him, a canonical book, Dead Space novel, telling his story from hundreds, 200 I think years ago, before this game started. In the book, Altman is described as finding the marker, as told, figuring out what it does, and being horrified by its actual purpose. Yeah, it wants me to get in. I'm not getting in. Not just yet. However, certain individuals were really into... I have a nav card though, don't I? We're really into its whole deal. There was a energy crisis at home, and they needed some kind of religion, which the marker could provide, to give people hope, I guess. However, Altman quickly discovered that the marker could turn people into horrible zombies? Spoiler for the game, I suppose. Kind of breaking the illusion that I don't know what's happening.
Excellent. Wait there for me. I'm on my way.
I will absolutely not wait for you.
Test firing shuttle engines.
Ooh, buddy! Hey, other buddy! Hey, other buddy! Get out, get out, get out! That's a lot of friends! That's a lot of friends that I don't want! Are you stuck in there? Oh yeah, you are. You're not, though! You're out here with me! Let's get that out of your way. This is just unsportsmanlike. Come on, Regenerator. Oh no, why are you going in the vent? I opened the door for you! Ow. Come on, over here. Stay. I have an idea.
Test firing shuttle engines.
Hey, how you doing? Not so good? Blow me. Anyway, when Altman tried to basically do a whistle blow. Oh, hey.
It works.
The unitologist who had already
There's still time to make things right.
been
The shuttle needs to be
inundated
released before launch.
basically set
The
one of those
control
giant
platform
gorilla
there.
necromorphs on him
I
and
need
killed
you
him,
to guide the
and
unlocking
labeled
procedure
his
while I
death
start the shuttle's
a
engines.
martyrdom.
This will make us whole again.
Oh, don't say that.
I'll take the shuttle up to the flight deck where the marker's being held.
Can I come out now? No. I have to wait until he leaves.
Shuttle locks disengaged.
I'm en route to the flight deck. Meet me there and we can load the marker on board. Yes, Amelia.
Okay. Oh, I've got a
I
bad
don't know
feeling
if I'm
about
crazy
that
enough,
guy.
But we need that shuttle. Let's keep him on our side. For now.
Yo, power node. But yeah. Dude, Altman, killed for the religion. And then they repurposed his death so that they could take over. And that's why the save was there. That makes sense. Honestly, so, okay, here's the thing. A lot of people like to, well, not a lot, certain people like to compare unitology to Christianity, specifically Catholicism and certain other sects.
Your time has come.
Hey, Mercer.
No need to be frightened. No reason to fight. Many have
And
before
I think
us,
this is kind of dumb
and now it's time for
and
us to take the
shows
voice together.
their
Transcend
religious biases, let's say, regarding Christianity when they compare the literal death cult
as I
to
gaze
it.
upon the face of God.
I find it unfair. But, unfortunately, no, I wanted to kill him. No. Well, maybe I can still kill his necromorph. There are instances in history where the Catholic Church, specifically during Crusade periods, did do similar stuff. Sadly, I don't remember the names of any of the saints. Quote-unquote saints. No. You don't get to be made into what you want. Another save point. But basically, there were conscientious objectors who refused to take part in holy wars and religious invasions and all that because they saw that it was, you know, wrong to genocide people. And the Catholic Church, in retaliation, would put them on the front lines, unarmed, to meet their request of not fighting, and they would be slaughtered in combat. Unwillingly. And they'd be labeled a saint or a martyr as a result. It's awful. I wish that this sort of activity didn't have a precedent, but it does. And we can only be hopeful that that sort of thing doesn't occur in the future. Thankfully, because, hell, the US doesn't even particularly care for drafts anymore, maybe we won't have to deal with anything like that again. I've talked a lot about different religions / mythologies. Hellenism, I'm not entirely sure what you would call African beliefs. There are a lot of different African religions, so trying to label any one of them under just African is woefully inaccurate and probably offensive to the people who actually practice those religions, but I'm sorry, I just don't know them.
You must find your way to the cargo bay.
Oh, hey.
I
think it's like one of the earliest areas in the game.
There's a cargo loading lift there you can use to deliver the marker up to the hangar. Please, you must help me with this. It's the only way.
I don't really talk a lot about Christian or Catholic or any of the assorted belief systems regarding, Jesus and Yahweh and all that. And it would be inaccurate to say that I do it because people practice those religions, because people still practice Hellenism and various, and like a bunch of others. There are people who still believe in Odin and Thor, and I can only imagine what it's like for those people to watch Marvel movies. And the last thing I would ever want to do is misrepresent those people's beliefs. I try to recall stories, but nothing I say is meant to be an actual guide to these individuals' beliefs. That would be ridiculous. With regards to Christian and Catholic beliefs, that's a lot harder because, well, hi, I live in America, if you didn't know. If you couldn't tell by my obvious American accent. People get pretty uppity about what you say about Christianity. Yeah, might as well take an air. And considering there are a billion different denominations of Christianity, all worshipping what's supposed to be the same God, it can get tricky. Hey! A lot of people have a lot of different beliefs about what it is, and then if you look to freaking atheists, they have a lot of different beliefs about what it is. Theirs will often be much less flattering, for probably obvious reasons. I found that a lot of those particular people are the ones who grew up in religious family households and were abused. Which is tragic. But, oh jeez. Ha! Got him. Got his leg. I don't know if... No, he's still moving. Come on, snipe it. Did I pop him? I think I managed to avoid popping him. Hell yeah. Anybody else? There probably will be, but took care of two of them. So there's a lot of stuff that happens in the Bible. It's a 1,000-page book that is like 6,000 years old-ish, with the first 5 books being from the Torah, which is like the oldest piece, and that's just when it was written down. It's literally impossible to pinpoint exactly how old any of the individual stories are. Did you drop anything good? You dropped money! God, there's a lot of stuff around here. But so... God, it's weird trying to talk about the Bible as a mythology, because on the one hand, it is. It is a series of stories connected to a religion, which, even if it should be better, even if it is better described as theology, when we're referring to the stories told specifically, we just call that mythology. Oh, I think we're pulling it out, aren't we? The amount of stories that are in... Oh, that looks so evil. That looks so evil. Oh, Jesus, hi. Yeah, fuck off, man. There's a lot happening here. How am I supposed to talk about the Bible with all of this? Risking it. I risked it. I did not receive the biscuit. Oh! Heal, heal. Oh! Bother! Get away from the tentacle. Who? Why are you still alive? Did I pop you? I don't think I did. Okay. And like, there's a lot of stories from the Bible I could tell you that you probably know. God, could you... There, that's better. Now just... never ever come back. What did I just say? Alright, come on, marker. Oh, of course there's somebody behind me! I knew it! I knew there would be! Oh, fuck off! I am surrounded. This is the worst. Go ahead and get a little bit of stasis going. Okay. Moving on.
Delivering cargo shipment 782 to the hangar.
God, this
The cargo
is gonna suck, isn't it?
The marker is in the hangar bay. Now you can load it into the shuttle. Hurry.
I let out the babies. It was not my intention to let out the babies. I hear you. Where are you? There you are. Baby! Think I got him. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's tell a biblical story. Why the hell not? Round out this whole hodgepodge fuckfest of an LP with something a little bit sacrilegious. Just a little. Just a tasteful amount of sacrilege. So you know Abraham, or as he was known at the time, Abram, who was supposed to be the great-granddaddy of all the Israelites. Is there anything worth getting, honestly? Or should I just fill it? Yeah, I'm just going to feed the rig. So Abram and his wife Sarai. Yes. Really? Just range? Okay. Oh, and I have... Yeah, this is why neither of these are worth feeding. They're hanging out. These are wealthy individuals. They're not random farm herds as we would know them today. Back then, that sort of person was wealthy. Having a lot of, you know, farmland and cattle and all that, that makes you a wealthy individual. You have, you know, the currency, quote-unquote, that actually matters. One day, Abram is spoken to by God.
Take it up to the hangar bay and get the marker on the shuttle. I'm heading up to the flight deck now.
And he tells him, Abram, first off, your name's Abraham now. Abraham responds, yes, yes it is. Thank you, oh voice from the sky, who is obviously my deity. And he says, Abraham, I will give you as many children as there are stars in the sky and sand on the beach. And Abraham, being roughly the age of your own kids, with your wife Sarai. Excuse me, her name is Sarah now. Did I mention that? You did not. Her name is Sarah now. And you're going to go out, you're going to find a promised land, and everything is going to be cool as long as you don't screw it up. All the while, God knows he's probably going to screw it up. But he's still going to try. Because that's the through line for the Christian God, is he's going to keep trying. Oh, holy shit. In this... Yeah, this is totally the opening area. This is the spot. Huh. Abraham and Sarai take their wealth, take their servants, take all of that, and head out in search of this promised land, given to them by God.
Quarantine activated.
And on the way, they had to fight zombies. Hold on, guys, hold on. They go for a while, and Abraham looks at his wife, Sarah, who, they are both very old, but they look good for their age. And he says, Sarah, you are looking so hot, girl. She's like, aw, thank you. Like, super, super hot. She's like, honey, we're on the road. You don't need to flatter me so much. And he goes, no, you look too attractive. If someone in power sees us along the way and they know you're my wife, they're probably gonna kill me and kidnap you to make you their wife. And she goes,
I'm going to
oh, that's
have to be careful now.
a way to interpret this. Are you sure? He's like, yep. So here's what we're gonna do. From here on out, you
Bringing the shuttle down.
are my sister.
The automated loading controls aren't
That way, if anyone in power
Grab it
sees...
to the hangar bay, and then
Oh,
manually
bother.
bring the marker directly beneath the shuttle.
Really? Shouldn't the exploded remains of our shuttle be in here? Nah. Okay. They find their way to Egypt, which is always a bad time when you're in the Bible. Nothing good ever happened in Egypt, up until the New Testament. And when they're there, Abraham introduces himself and his people to the local pharaoh. And says, hey, this is my sister Sarah. And the pharaoh, clearly into the that older taste, is like, yes, she is. You said sister? Yep, sister. Alright, cool. Yoink. Takes her. Right off the bat. Doesn't kill Abraham, but he does 100% just nab Sarah immediately and goes to marry her. And Abraham is like, oh God, oh, yes. I screwed up, I noticed. Could you, I can't fight him.
Entering 0
He's a
gravity.
pharaoh. Is there something we can do about this? And God says, well, there is this one idea I had that I'd like to beta test real quick if you don't mind. Okay. And then he starts throwing out plagues into Egypt. I heard you. It's the plagues! The baby plagues! It's the firstborn. Come back for revenge. God, there are a lot of you, huh? Hold on. Yep, I know. Come on, pop out your intestines. Thank you. There's some very ugly looking intestines, by the way. You should see a doctor. I'm glad they're at least giving me more line racks. It's a very good gun. I hear tense music. Nothing? Okay, cool. God unleashes the plague and informs the pharaoh through a dream, hey, you've got my boy's wife. Could you give her back? And the pharaoh goes, wife? I didn't know anything about a wife. He said sister. God goes, I know. Just, like, please. I mean, okay. Mysterious voice in my dream. He gives back Sarah, and God goes, okay, Abraham, I get what you were going for. I understand. I do. You're afraid. It happens. You're only human. But listen, I got you. You are going to be safe with me. I promise. I'm literally an omnipotent being that exists throughout all of space-time. Nothing's going to catch me off guard. If I tell you you're safe, that means you're safe. So don't go telling people that she's your sister because you think they're going to kill you to marry her. Where are they? Found them! You're still alive. Abraham says, Lord, I apologize. I did not have faith. I will be better in the future. And God goes, mm-hmm. He moves on out of Egypt, back into area more or less that was actually meant to be a part of the whole Promised Land shtick. Where? And meets this king, who sadly I do not remember the name of. Fuck you, baby. Whoop! Juked him. Pop out your stuff. Show me your bits. That is not something I should be saying to a baby. Track controls offline. Why? Does it need to be further in? Why are track controls offline? What's happening here? Hold on. Is something wrong? Did I fuck it up? Did I break it? Hello? Ah, hell. Well, I'll reload in the meantime. So they move on to a new kingdom. I don't recall if this one is named. I know that the king of the kingdom is, but I don't remember what it is. It's been a while. I'm sorry. When he gets there, Abraham goes, "Hello, sir. I am Abraham. These are my people, and this is my sister, Sarah." Meanwhile, I'm just imagining that God up in heaven watching all this go down is just thinking, why? Why this again? The king goes, "Oh, your sister, huh?" Yoink. Because, you know, pattern recognition was not fucking Abraham's strong suit. Abraham goes, God, I may have made a mistake. God says, yeah, hold on. And before he starts throwing out plagues, this time he goes to the king in a dream. Oh, that's all I had to do.
Okay.
Fuck.
It's in position. Still having trouble with these damn loading controls. Isaac, restore gravity to the room. I should be able to load the marker then.
Will do. He goes to the king's dreams and says, "Hey, bud, you kind of got my bro Abraham's wife kidnapped so you can forcefully marry her." And the king says, "What? But why wouldn't he tell me that?" It's down there, what? And God says, I don't know, because he's scared and stupid. Just because he's rich doesn't mean he's smart. And the king goes, I know that feeling. Alright, fine, I'll bring back his sister. God goes, cool, thanks. Try not to spook him. Where am I going? Where is this taking? Oh, it's taking me back there? It couldn't have done a more direct line? Fine, whatever. The king returns Sarah, to Abraham and says, "Listen, dude, don't lie to people about this shit.
Please come and join me.
That's not cool.
Together we can stop this hive mind. We can end this nightmare at last."
Abraham goes, "I'm sorry. Thanks for being cool. Thanks for giving my wife back. I wouldn't have taken her if you just told me she was your fucking wife." Reasonable. So can we hang out? Yeah. Who?
Wait, Amelia, where are you going?
Why did you just pop? What killed you? Oh, probably whoever's on that boat right now. Hey! Hey! I'm supposed to be going with you!
Sorry,
Kendra?
Isaac.
Kendra!
Through with it. I suppose I should thank you for finding the marker. We even managed without help from the USM Valor. Thank you for helping me find it, by the way. My department's been looking for
Kendra,
this
you
place for a long
bitch!
time. See what kind didn't know us?
Kendra, you were the traitor! Hammond was cool!
This whole planet is one big experiment. The marker? This divine relic? Made by man. They reverse engineered it a couple of 100 years ago from the real marker, a true alien artifact recovered on Earth. They dug it up, studied it, and they made it their own. Then they brought it to Aegis 7 and activated it. And you've seen the result. The stuff of nightmares. They sealed the system, and no one would have been the wiser. But then the CEC blunders in and starts tearing the planet apart. The experiment was still alive. Kine was right about the hive mind. The marker would contain it, but that doesn't matter now, does it? I have the marker, and this entire system can go to hell. For what it's worth, you did a great job, Isaac. See you around.
But why did you leave me and my wife?
Isaac, Nicole, I need
My wife!
help us now. I'm in the flight control room. Please, Isaac, hurry. Please. I'm not.
Well, I must go and help my wife. Also, Nicole, babe, would you happen to have access to the cannon controls so we can shoot Kendra and the marker the fuck down? That thing sounds super evil, and we should definitely destroy it. Hey! What the fuck? He just popped my fucking head off with a tentacle. I didn't think that they could do that. Done? Alright, cool. That was very rude of you to just explode my head like that. But I suppose I'll forgive you. It's what Abraham would do. No, it's not. Abraham would tell me his wife was his sister and then let me kidnap her.
Isaac? I never thought we'd be together again.
Baby!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what I did. I never wanted her.
Hold on, let me grab this.
You need to get it back now, Isaac. You can pilot the shuttle remotely from here. Make us whole again. Make us whole again.
Babe? I think the marker got to you a little bit. But listen, that's okay. We're gonna get through this. I'll destroy it, and then you'll be fine.
Isaac, what the hell are you doing?
I'm pulling you back, you bitch.
This is not over.
Get the hell back in here. I'm not done with you.
Escape pod away, crew shuttle USG-01.
Ah!
Repeat. Shuttle has ejected escape pod.
It doesn't matter. She can't escape her fate. None of us can.
Okay, Nicole, you've been on this boat longer than me. I get that you're having hope issues.
I'll report
But
on the
trust
shuttle
me,
so we can fly down
we
to
can
the-
do this.
We're so close, Isaac.
We will stop this man-made marker,
Go. Get on the
worry
shuttle.
about the alien one on Earth at a later date, and you and I are going to go home and have the rawest sex. Like, I cannot begin to tell you how much pent-up energy I have right now. Why are you telling me to stand by? Let me through. There we go. But no, Nicole, you, me, like 12 hours. Then we're gonna sleep. And then 12 hours. I don't know what's sexy. I'm demisexual. I'm not entirely sure how this is supposed to work. What's attractive? Are there any hets in the audience? You know what? I'll take gays as well. You guys probably know what's hot. Hey! I don't suppose any of you know things about sex, do you? Probably not. I feel like they're designed for like one position, and that's it. Alright. So. I think now we're gonna move on. Hey, there you are, Nicole.
You're doing the right thing, Isaac.
Your subtitle
We're
showed up
together
way
now.
earlier than you started
Really, it
speaking.
always should have been. I knew you'd come back for me. Nothing can stop us now.
Babe, we got this.